Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Bears and the Saints under the lights on Monday night.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Tonight, we wrap up Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Chicago Bears and the New Orleans Saints. Playoff football has arrived. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, partner, best time of the year. It starts with Super Wild Card Weekend, 3 days, 6 games, and this matchup as good as any of them.
Yeah, and really, it's so funny, Mike. We watch these regular season games all year, and it just seems like there's no way the intensity and the competitive spirit could ever be higher. But there is just something different about playoff football in the NFL. You can feel it in the stadium. You can sense it down on the field in pregame. Both these teams have had this as their #1 goal all year. Make it to the playoffs. Everybody has a shot, and we're about to kick this thing off and get rolling.
Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
Going on the road in the playoffs, Mike, it's daunting for any quarterback, let alone a rookie. But if there's one thing this guy has shown all year, it's the fact that not only is he resilient, but nothing appears to ever faze him. Getting your team to the tournament in your first year, it's a massive accomplishment in its own right, but I don't think he's done yet. He expects to walk into this stadium in a hostile environment and come away with a win. And there's one thing this season has showed us is don't put anything past this guy.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And as we see Rome Odunze come up with a nice completion, Mike, let's remember, he's only one of 2 guys to rank in the top 10 of college football in receiving yards each of the last 2 seasons. I mean, production, the ability to compete, high point the ball. I mean, those are all boxes that Odunze checks, and everyone around this Chicago Bears organization, they couldn't have been happier with the way this draft.
You buy in 2K?
I think they have a superstar in the making here at wide receiver. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators choose to just working their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
A run here.
Lol, why not?
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now, following the run,
copy and paste
is a bit shaken up. On first down, they give it right back to Swift. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 2nd and 7. To throw is Williams. He's going to...
I bought Madden, but I haven't played it yet.
Let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback.
It was pretty good.
Just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
He'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh.
Just be only buying it for the yard gain mode FR.
They suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. And their quarterback is the all-time leading passer for the Raiders, Derek Carr, the veteran.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season by one more week.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Carr working out of the gun. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Carr. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Now Kamara. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. T.J. Edwards there on the stop. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. They face 2nd down and 7. Back is Carr. The outside, that's caught by Hill. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. And this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Carr. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. Inside the 20. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first point to this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. The kick is good. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Saints offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here.
And he's in. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, New Orleans. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. And this one is blocked. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense about ready to get going on their second possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry. 2nd and a yard. They will run it over center with Swift. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. This pass is caught by Scott. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the ground, it's Swift. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll run with Swift. Good blocking, and he's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
And that one bangs off the right upright. Does not go in. It's no good. And they're unable to add the point after. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, Carr. His pass taken in by Shaheed. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
On first down, Carr. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter complete here on the Monday Night Finale. Now a second down throw from Carr. Brought in by Chris Olave. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. To throw, it's Carr. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. Inside the 30. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike. And that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there. Because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. That's to the sideline where he finds Hill. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Left side into the hands of Olave. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. At the 46-yard line. Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. This one is caught by Jawan Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Wow, how dangerous after the catch. That one goes for 27 yards in all. First down throw for Carr. That's complete. It is Foster Moreau. And they'll get about half of what they needed It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
In motion is Hill. 2nd down, Carr. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That is caught at the 3. Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this.
That one taken in. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
McManus on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Saints will cut the deficit to 7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. That is caught downfield by Odunze. Wow, out of bounds inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. A big play to kick off this drive. 68 yards. So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So Chris Olave and the rest of the Saints offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Carr now. He'll get this out to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Carr working out of the gun. There's that man again. Another catch. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Saints 1st down. It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Carr now on 2nd down. Shaheed with the catch. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on.
And he'll take it on in. A.T. Perry. Touchdown, New Orleans. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense and DeAndre Swift set to get going again. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll go again with Swift. Yeah! And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. A ball deep for the end zone. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Automatic first down.
The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal. And he'll go down. Back at the 4.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scale.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Bears. On is Santos for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Bears tack on one more to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Saints offense and Derek Carr set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing is Carr. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he will go all the way. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Saints. Extra point by McManus, up and good. Saints will cut the deficit to 7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. The Bears offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he's got it. And he will score. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Santos for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears are going to extend their lead.
Bears 41, Saints 27. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back is Carr. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On 1st and 10, Carr. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. Saints going to use their second timeout. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Now, second down throw from Carr.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Here's Carr. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield, so it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time?
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. So, it is halftime in the final game of Super Wild Card Weekend. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report.
We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where you see the final score there. All right, Mike, yeoman's work. Once again, thanks very much. What a 3 days of football. This has been an absolute blast. Now, just one more half of football remains until we lock down the matchups for the divisional round starting next Saturday. We watched a solid performance out of running back DeAndre Swift. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. The tight end Moreau is in motion. On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. If you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run. I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath we've seen a few times, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. Carr from the gun on third down. offside into the hands of Olave.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Carr. He keeps it himself. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Carr. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Now, Carr. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Miller. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Hendry Miller. Touchdown, New Orleans. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Saints will cut the deficit to 7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bears offense and DJ Moore heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. That's into the hands of Moore. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. A throw complete to Scott. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
They'll try to run with Swift, and he will score again. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Bears. Saving his best for the playoffs, his 3rd touchdown of the game. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Saints offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Carr working out of the gun. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Good for the Saints.
Carr now. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. On is Santos for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bears will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Saints 34.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Saints offense about ready to take over once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Second down, Carr. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Santos for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bears are able to extend the lead.
62. Saints 34.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Carr to throw. You look middle here, and there's Olave. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. A give up the middle with Kamara. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
It is 3rd and 10. Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Carr. That is caught. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. They'll run here with Kamara. Powering forward. He's in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Saints. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Another run here, another run by Swift. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Here's a handoff, and Swift running right. And he's going to have the 1st down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Crazy. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They send the tight end in motion. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Kamara. Kamara got a 1st down, still going. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. In motion is Hill. Go play action with Carr. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
At the Bears' 34-yard line.
Throwing is Carr. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. First down throw for Carr. Checking it down, this one is caught.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And that last throw will be the one that does it. He has now set the NFL record, most passing yards in a single game. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's in. A.T. Perry. Touchdown, New Orleans. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Extra point by McManus, up and good. The Saints are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance.
And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. Score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. On is Santos for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. Carr now to throw on 1st down. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw, it's Carr. This one is caught by Moreau. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make...
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. This pass is caught by Scott. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Is good. Makes the score Bears 76, Saints 48. Cairo Santos to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Carr. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Back is Carr. He gets that to his tight end, Moreau. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, New Orleans.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
On 1st down, Carr fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bears 40-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw from Carr. He finds Wilson coming across the field. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Now it's McManus for the point after. The kick is good. And the Saints are able to cut into the deficit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. Oh-ho!
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. And they're going to take over possession.
Here's 1st and 10. A run here with Swift. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. On 2nd down, it's a run with Swift. Third down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to have the Bears 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 9. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Off play action. Here's Williams. A throw complete to Scott.
Holding offense.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more. It's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has the decision to make.
Slot man in motion left. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. They convert with a gain of 15. They'll try to run this one in. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears as they are moving on They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, from New Orleans, we say goodnight.